Okay, so we have been given a question right here. The diagram shows a vertical wind turbine with blades 30 meter long. The blades are stationary with the point A being the maximum distance possible from the horizontal ground. The point B is such that the angle of elevation of A from B is 34° and the angle of elevation of the center of the blade C from B is 25°. Calculate the distance AB. Okay, so we need to know what is actually angle of elevation. Angle of elevation is basically, it only can occur in the horizontal line, and it should basically be going upwards, right? Up in angle, right? For example, this is my horizontal, right? So this is my angle right here, and the angle, basically the angle of elevation is basically the angle of going up, right? For example, it's like this, right? And then it starts going up, right? So basically this is your angle of elevation, right? So they have been given us angle of elevation from B and two times, right? It is from A from B, and then they have given C from B, right? So A from B is basically this one, right? So it's this one is 34, right? And from C from B, so it's basically this one, which is the 25°. So this angle, if you subtract these both, is basically gonna be 9, right? So 34 minus 25 is basically 9, right? 9°, right? So now if this is 9°, and this is right angle triangle, because this is basically, you can see it's from the diagram you can basically guess it out that this is a right angle triangle, right? So we have right triangle right here, we have 34 here, right? So if we do 90 minus 34, and then you also minus it by 180, because the sum of the triangle is 180, right? So you will get your angle over here, which is 56, right? So now once you got 56, you have 56 here, 9 here, right? So this angle is basically 180, and here a minute, right, 56°, yeah. The 180 minus 9 minus 56, so this basically gonna be 115. So this angle is 115, right? Okay, now we can see that we need AB, right? So we can use the sine rule, right? The sine rule. Sine rule basically says sine theta by AB, or any distance, is equals to sine theta of the another angle, sine theta of the another angle by the distance opposite to it. Basically the sine theta, like for example, I'm taking AB, right? So I need, this is the angle, and opposite to angle is basically my AB, right? So my angle 1/115 should come here, and my AB, this angle should come here, right? So, and the other one is basically sine theta, right? So it's another angle. For example, I'm gonna take 9, right? And the opposite towards it is 30, right? So I'm gonna write 30, right? So let me input the angles as well. So this is basically the sine rule, right? So sine, I have 115, right? And AB I have to find, sorry, not this equal sign over here, my bad, equal sine, and this is 9 by 30. So you get your final answers as AB once you have substituted and calculated the value through your calculator, right? So you get it as 173.805904, right? So to round it off, it will be basically 174 meter, right? As per your instructions given of 3 significant figure if not mentioned, right? So this is your 3 significant figure answer for AB, right? So your final answer.